So let me just pose this question to you. What makes you tick? What gets you excited? One of the quickest ways to find out what your gift is to see somebody doing what you are called to do and doing it ineffectively. I'll give you an example. If you're a musician, you're gifted to be a musician, and somebody hits the wrong key up here and it's like fingernails on the chalkboard, you're probably a musician. If you're a teacher and you see someone teaching and you know that they're not putting it together where people's actually learning or they're not communicating well, then that gets your attention. So sometimes looking at what really gnaws at you can help you find your gifted. One of the things that gnawed at me early on as a Christian is when I seen pastors not being pastors. I had the title. I worked for a pastor one time. Had the title of a pastor, but he wasn't a pastor. And you say, how do you know he wasn't a pastor? Who died and left you the judge? I wasn't a judge. He was still a great guy. He's still going to heaven and all that. How do you know he wasn't a pastor? Because he didn't like the sheep. I mean, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure that out. If you don't like sheep, you probably ain't a pastor. Well, there ain't no probably to it. You're not. That doesn't mean as a pastor you always agree with the sheep or the sheep always like you, but you have a compassion, a love for the people. When I look at you, if I ever look like I'm getting so passionate and trying to almost shake you to get what I'm saying, it's because I love you and I want to see you succeed in the kingdom. It keeps me awake. I think about that kind of stuff. Why? Because I'm a pastor.